What a bummer. I'd like to think it looks pretty localized, but it's coming from that way, and it's a little darker than what's over there. We need rain so bad here in New Hampshire. I mean, we are in a major drought. I got as far as the gap, and I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to get through it. The water is so low. Whatever happens here isn't gonna raise the water level any. Hey everybody, Don here again. It is June 21st, Sunday, the last day of the KBF Challenge, the New Hampshire Statewide Challenge. And man, yesterday the hitting that deer and wrecking my truck really kind of took the wind out of my sails. I wanted to get out all weekend and really give it a good last weekend's effort, but yeah, that kind of spoiled things. But didn't really matter because yesterday evening we had pretty good thunderstorms. So here it is, Sunday evening. It's about 5:30. I head over to the marsh and I got the kayak on top of the Jeep. It's on the ground now. No sooner did I get in the marsh than this storm rolled in, and I saw it rolling right up the marsh. And so I pulled out real quick. My kayak's over there taking on water, and I'm underneath the canopy trying to stay dry. Hopefully this blows through really quick, because I got some serious fishing to do to make up some ground. I didn't want my tournament to end on that sour note of yesterday's trip. So I'm in 9th place. I'm just a little bit behind 8th, and I need about 4.5 inches to put me up into 7th. 7th's where I want to be, or better. So, man, it's coming down really heavy. The thunder's rolling, but there's sunny skies over that way. So hopefully this will pass really quickly and I'll get a chance to get out on the water. See you in a bit. That was bone dry when I pulled in here. It's a lot of water in a short amount of time. I don't even want to think how much water's in my kayak. But I see blue sky. So there's hope yet. Oh man. I will fish. You mark my words. I will not be deterred, except by thunder. Yeah, like that. Don't break that. Whew. Well, I thought it was lightening up. Look at it. It's beautiful. Man, that was crazy. Let's see if I can dry things off and no. All right, well, Gonna get a wet butt, but that never hurt anybody. Well, let's try that again. I don't know if we gained any water or not. I was just about to get through the passage when I saw that storm coming up. I hope that was the end of it. I hope there's no more of those, but very well could be. So I'm probably not going to travel all the way to that far end where I normally would. Whew. I'd like to say it cooled things off a bit, but man, it's humid. Let's see if we can get through here. This is so tight now. It's getting worse and worse. The water's so low is the problem. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's try to... Oh yeah, we're gonna make that. Maybe. Oh. Little branches on these blueberry bushes are taking a pounding. There we go. Come on, baby. Heave. Oh. I made it. Oh, don't lose a rod. What do you think? That storm turn on the bite? Whew, man, the sun is strong. I hope so. I hope so. All right, so I got this Berkeley power worm. It's got a long ribbon tail and it's in motor oil looking color. It looks pretty good in the water. How well it'll cast. It's not very heavy. Yeah, it's not very heavy. I might need to put a split shot on that. Oh man! Oh, that's a nice bass. Oh. That's not a bass, that's a crappie. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a decent crappie. Okay, I hate to say it, but oh, I never caught a crappie in here before, and I think I have a stringer. Yeah, that one's coming home. What do I have for a stringer? Well, for the time being, I'm just going to put them on here. Let him swim off to the side for a minute. Wow, that's cool. I heard there were crappie in here. Never caught one. I fished a lot. He liked that power worm. Okay, well, there's enough fillets on that fish for a sandwich. I don't know why that camera keeps going off, but if you saw that, Randy, CJ, nice crappie that's going home with me. All right, well, I know I'm in a bass tournament and I'm trying to get, you know, some points, but when I catch one of those, I'm taking it home. So I did a little something different on this, my rod, my worm rod. I've got 15-pound braid on there, and I've been tying that directly to the hook because it's so small. I mean, it's the diameter of 6-pound test, or maybe 4-pound test. Anyways, it's really small. And I decided to put a 8-pound mono leader on there. So I think I have Berkeley Vanish, hoping that that might, you know, entice the bite a little bit more. My only concern is I'd put a double uni knot, and man, I would hate to get a big fish and then have that fail at that knot. But hopefully I did it right. It seemed good and solid, and man, I am sweating. All right. Well, put the worm away for a little while. I've been seeing a lot of topwater action going on out here in the open water where there's a lot of pads. So I put the frog on, and I'm going to start hitting the frog. I'll come back and I'll hit this shore as it gets a little later, but I'm going to go out in the open where I've been seeing a lot of popping going on. See if I can get something to raise up on the frog. I'm hearing some thunder again, but it was way off. Hopefully I won't get caught out in it again. This feels like a good one. Oh, come on, stay on there, buddy. Oh no, he's still there. Oh man. Just what I feared. Didn't break at the uni knot. Did it break at the uni knot? No, but the mono broke. Oh my God, that had to be a 5-pound fish at least. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm brokenhearted. That was a fish that would have moved me. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, folks. That hurt. Man. That was a big fish, and he was digging deep. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was an absolute heartbreaker. I had a monster fish, and he was staying deep. And you know, I had decided to put on a mono leader instead of tying directly to my 15-pound braid. And the line broke. The mono broke. I had 8-pound mono. I mean, that felt like a big fish. If I say he was 5 pounds, I'm probably not exaggerating. He felt huge, and he was staying deep. Oh, man. I did that against my better judgment, just to think if maybe they were being a little line shy, but I should have known better. I have not had them. I mean, I haven't caught a ton of fish, but they haven't seemed like they were line shy to the braid. It's, you know, it's fine braid. Oh man, that's a killer. Don't ever do that again. I don't care what anybody tells you. I'm talking to myself now. Man, I can't even tie a knot now. I'm so shook up. That was a big fish, and now he's got a 3/0 offset hook of the yum dinger in his craw. Caught that nice one in here. I think they hunt in here about this time of night. Oh man, that's haunting me. That big fish is haunting me. Fog is rolling in. Come on. 8 more minutes. Oh, there we go. Oh, this feels decent. I don't know. Oh, it's a bass, but it isn't gonna measure. It's not gonna be an upgrade, but it's a bass, right? All right. Well, at least I caught a bass. I don't know, maybe. Come on. No, he's not gonna measure. Well, he ain't gonna measure, but thank you, Mr. Bass. You kind of made my day after I lost that big giant. Well, it's time to call it a night. Well, that was an awesome night, and just a gorgeous after the rain. Rain slowed me down for about an hour or so, but the bite wasn't great. I caught that nice crappie right off the bat though, and he's going home with me. He's going to be a fish sandwich tomorrow at lunchtime. And man, I had that, it seemed like it must have been a 5-pound bass on. And I was worried about it, you know. I was talking to one of my buddies and I said I was going to try putting mono leader on the end of my braid. I haven't been doing that because the braid I use is so fine. And I was worried that it would break at the double uni knot, and it didn't. It broke at the hook knot. Oh, man, that fish was just digging deep. That hurt. That could have bumped me up 1, maybe 2 spots. So we'll see. I mean, I didn't get an upgrade, so I was in 9th to begin with. Hopefully we'll stay in 9th and not drop down to 10th or worse. I'll look at the app when I get home, but whatever it is, it is. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It added a little extra dimension to fishing. I will say I felt a little pressure a little bit, but not enough to spoil anything. Losing a fish like that spoils it whether you're in a competition or not. Man. Thanks for coming along for this series. I really appreciate everybody that's been here and commented. So we'll see you next time.